Hey, it's Kennedy the Gulf Coast Ballin, the Panhandle Pro from Pensacola, Florida, and we are back with another episode of the Smoke Screen October Halloween edition. No, I'm talking about next to me, I got B. Next to her is Rose under meat tip the bartender. Next to her is Carl. How is we?
Good.
Good.
How's you?
How you doing?
How's you
Oh
doing?
yeah.
On this
We good.
spooky
We
edition.
good.
Yes.
You feel
Ooh,
ooh.
that's making spooky, y'all.
So spooky, so
Yeah.
spooky. Oh, that was so spooky.
Yeah.
I got
Ooh.
chills. That was so spooky.
Yes. I
Oh my god.
Okay,
That was
what we
spooky.
smoking? What we smoking
I
on?
like
What's the strain of
got
it?
you. So silly.
The strain of the day is actually lucid dreams. Um, and it's
Mm.
coming in at a 20.25%. And it smelled pretty good. Smelled pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
I like that one. It's an
Yeah.
indica.
Okay.
Yes.
And in those lucid dreams, you go to the bar and you say, "Hey, excuse me, need a drink. What's the drink of the day?" And
My
you
man,
tell me,
my man, my man, my man,
"Man,
my
my
man,
man, my man."
my man. Uh, this is some pomegranate wine my boyfriend made for me, and that's what it is.
That's
Okay.
it. My
And
man, my man,
that's
my
a nice.
man.
What kind of glass is that? A 40 acres and a mule?
This is actually a glass my sister gave me for my 40th birthday.
Oh, okay. I thought
Oh,
that was
that's
Yeah.
a Spike Lee wine glass or something.
40
Yeah,
and a
never looked so
mule.
good.
Okay.
It's a pretty glass.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Yeah.
All
Like
right.
that.
Well, let's do it. We got one for y'all today. Something strange in the neighborhood.
Neighborhood.
Who you
Who you
gonna
gonna call?
call?
Go.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Ooh, I
Part
That's
two.
love that.
beautiful, B.
Part two now. Whose pick was this?
I love the Ghostbusters. I do. One and two. I enjoy both of them. Um, this one, although Bobby Brown is in this one. So that's why we went with this one because I feel
Yes.
like the soundtrack for this one is better than the first one.
Very
Yes.
soundtrack. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So here we are. Ghostbusters.
All
Kind of
right.
good pick.
Let's get on into it then. What did we like about this movie?
So I love everything about this movie. I've watched this movie so many times I can't even count. I love all the actors. I love the cheesy graphics that I it just it's the best thing to me. I love the storyline. It's a fun, easy, light watch. You can watch it over and over and over again and giggle a few times. It's just an awesome movie. One and two are both awesome.
Yeah.
I like the Ghostbusters franchise. I do have to say I love Sigourney Weaver as an actress. She has had my heart since uh, Alien. So I'm a watch whatever she's in.
Hmm.
It doesn't matter to me.
Give it up for
Um,
Sigourney.
Yes.
yeah, yes. I don't know why.
Very much
I
so.
just
Yeah,
love her as an
yeah.
actress. The soundtrack, as we already mentioned, fire for me.
Yes.
Like I was bopping and just dancing along to the soundtrack throughout the movie. I like the little nerd romance between the Rick Moranis character
They're so
and
cute.
he's so cute.
I remember that lady.
And I like Bill Murray. He his comedy in this movie kind of like made me feel away. But outside of his comedy in this movie, I like Bill Murray.
Mm.
So yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing: Ghostbusters will always give me the feels. They put me kind of in a mind space and of times ago. So I always like Ghostbusters. I like them all. I like the new ones, the old ones. I like them all.
Mhm.
Of course, I'm a big Bill Murray fan. Shout out to Bill Murray.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love Rick Moranis, his little cute self.
Hey, you don't
Yeah.
like it.
He's so adorable.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
me and him go way back to like Little Shop of Horrors kind of style. So we ain't even gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. But it was just a great cast, a great movie. It makes you laugh. It makes you, be excited on the edge of your seat, trying to see what's gonna happen. So I enjoyed it.
Mhm. This was a childhood favorite growing up. I really enjoyed Ghostbusters. I remember my brother had a ghost, but a Ghostbuster house,
Uh huh.
and with
Mhm.
the pipe, what's the pole? The
Fire
fireman's
pole.
The
pole in it.
Paul.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And the guy would go up and down. You press the button, and he would go up and down the pole. My brother had that growing up, so we were big Ghostbusters fans. This just reminded me of being a little girl. So
Yeah.
Oh,
I,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed all the actors: Dan Aykroyd, Ernie
Yeah.
Ernie
Hudson.
Hudson.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Oh yeah,
think
elite cast now.
For
yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
sure.
For sure.
Sigourney
For
Weaver.
sure.
And then Rick Moranis.
Moranis.
Hello.
Somebody want to say it. From Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Come on
That's
now.
what
Yes.
I
Little Shop
always
of Horrors.
bring
Yes.
him to. Honey, I Shrunk the
Love
Kids. But
him.
yeah, I like this movie. I always have. Classic.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
For
Is there
sure.
anything that we didn't like about this movie?
Um, I
Ain't
really
gotta
can't
be.
think
It
of
could be
it.
quick now.
It's hard for me. I mean, it's not perfection. It doesn't have an emotional aspect. It's really just a fun family watch. I can't really say there's anything that I don't like. I'm sure like it could give more. It could give more, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
But it's for what it is. I just accept it for what it is. It's Ghostbusters. And
Yes.
I'm gonna watch it several more times in this lifetime. I promise you.
Mhm. Okay, so I must confess, I'm not that huge of a Ghostbusters fan. Like, this is not my franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I like it and I appreciate it for what it is. I definitely like the newer ones. I definitely like the OG ones. But I realized I'd only watched this movie one time. And so this was this was the second time I watched this movie. And looking back on it, it's not a movie that, I felt I needed to watch again. And it's not a movie, I feel I need to watch again either.
Again. Yeah.
Yeah, like I
Mm-hmm.
don't, yeah, I don't think I would, watch this movie unless it was this platform, But nevertheless, always the more there, I still liked things about it. Um, I do want to say I feel like they tried to paint Bill Murray's character as the misogynistic, like jokester and stuff like that, but Egon was nasty. I don't know if y'all remember the one joke about I can't even remember what Bill Murray's character said to him, but it was something about the ladies liking him for his brain or something. And he was like, no, they more appreciate my epididymis. And I had to look up epididymis because I didn't know what that word was. And I saw on Bill Murray's character's face, he didn't know what that word was either. So I looked it up and it's highly convoluted duct behind the testes, along which sperm passes to the
Oh.
vas deferens. And I
Oh.
was like, Egon nasty. And then he said some other like real nasty shit in the movie. And they even something about he asked him he asked Dan Aykroyd's character, was he sleeping with the slime? And
Oh
they looked
yes.
at and they looked at Egon and he like, you know, like
He
trying
didn't
to
say no.
He didn't say
Right.
no.
Didn't say
Right?
no. There's a
Didn't-
good chance he was sleeping with that slime.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Right. I was like,
Slipping and
ew,
sticking something.
nasty.
Yep. He had it in a jar up under the covers with him, with his
Yes.
arm wrapped around it. 1,000% sure about that.
Definitely.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I know where that took me. I was just like, They tried to make it Bill Murray's character, but it was definitely his character that was
He
the
was
hero.
looking for throat busters.
Yeah, that made me hurt.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
my.
like, I don't know how I feel about that now, because he was my favorite character as a kid. So now I
Yes.
don't know how I feel about him now.
You thought he was innocent. You thought he was
Right, I thought
innocent.
he was the most innocent one. Like he was the brainiac and yada yada yada. And he was nasty. I don't mind you being nasty, but don't trick me. You know?
You was just a
Don't
child.
make me, right. Don't make me say
You weren't supposed to get it.
Yeah.
That was
You
That's
was
right.
just a child.
That's right. That's right. It wasn't for me to know he was
No,
nasty.
it wasn't for you.
Right, he didn't trick you.
Only the smart people would have got it then anyway. So
He
what I
was
didn't
nasty.
like about this movie is the fact that the slime made everything like invincible. Like why is the Statue of Liberty walking through the water and then onto land? Because how that's working? Why it ain't crumbling
No, he
apart?
didn't make him invincible.
But why they
It-
wasn't
it-
like crumbling apart though? I didn't understand that part.
Well,
The
she's made of
statue.
iron. I mean,
Yeah.
she's not made of stone.
So that puts like the evil, it puts the spirit in you or whatever. Whatever the slime got, whatever evil or good or
Oh,
whatever.
good.
And it's based on the emotion. So they put good emotion in the slime by singing that song. And that's how she got to move it. But
Yeah.
big as she is, she shouldn't have been able to fit down the street. Especially
No.
when you look in the video, the
No,
people are
at
standing
all.
in the street, not on the
Yeah.
sidewalks.
Yeah.
So she walking like this much. Yeah, no.
Yeah, she would have killed some people.
That's not possible.
Flipped every building.
Her
Every single
whole
one.
base,
Like everybody
her
getting
whole
it.
base is an island. So I don't know how they thought that she was gonna walk down the street.
But she did.
The slime got her down. She had the strength and she got down.
Okay.
Yeah, this movie was from '89. Like
Yeah.
back then, that was some
We didn't question
super
that.
effects. That was some shit to see back then. Now we can look at it and see, times have changed. But
Yes.
back then, the Ghostbusters, that was a
the
big thing.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And Bobby Brown was in it. You had to see it because Bobby Brown was in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
hey man,
Bobby Brown in the
Too.
80s.
Like,
Ooh, he was cute. He
that was
cute.
that was prime Bobby too. Now prime Bobby,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
prime
He
Bobby.
got that role because he was in his prime.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
Ghostbusters too. Yeah, I want to say, if I remember correctly, when they asked him to do the song, I think he told them, "I gotta be in the movie." Like,
Oh.
yeah,
y'all,
I think I
y'all-
remember that as well.
y'all
That
gotta
sounds
y'all
familiar.
gotta find me something to do. That's why he had that
Yeah.
like that cameo, that short role. But
Yeah.
it was by
He's a
request.
man.
Hey, I'm sorry. Real quick, it was one more thing that I didn't like it because it was confusing to me. I apologize. Why was Winston not in the courtroom scene?
Man, thank God he wasn't, because at being the only black guy there, he probably would have got some time.
I was thinking about that when I was watching it
That's the
too.
only thing I could think, Cara. I was
Yeah.
like, did they purposely omit him on account of he was the only
Like, I
black?
feel like there's a reason, but I can't remember what it is. Like, he was off somewhere doing something else.
When he
That's
came back,
why
he
he-
told him.
Yeah. Yeah. But I can't remember what it is.
Okay.
I had thought about that too.
Okay.
But glad he wasn't there because we ain't want him to get
Caught
you
up.
know.
Right.
Yes.
Ghostbusters Part 2, classic movie, elite cast, great soundtrack. Bobby Brown is in it. What are we giving Ghostbusters? Deuce.
Like I said, this is a great family watch. You can watch it with the kids. and just enjoy it with the whole family. And it's an easy watch. You don't have to just get some popcorn and some snacks and chill out and just enjoy. I give it a 3.5. 3.5. One I'll watch over and over again.
Again, it's not one I would watch over and over again. But I do consider it a classic. I feel like everybody should see this movie at least once in their life.
At least once.
At least once in their life. And Bobby Brown's in it. So
Back to it.
it gets a 3.
Let's not forget.
Bobby Brown's in it, guys.
Yes.
It's
Oh, an awesome soundtrack. So awesome soundtrack.
Yes.
3 for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I said, I enjoyed the Ghostbusters franchise from old school to new school. I enjoyed this movie as well. I gave it a 3.5. It was a good watch. It was an easy watch. Wasn't too hard to watch it. Made me laugh a little bit. So it was a good one.
I gave it a 3 plus to perfection. Good classic 80s movie. I mean,
Yeah.
Bobby Brown. I can't even sing
Bobby
the song.
Brown.
All
Man,
songs is
Prime-
Well, I guess we're gonna have to
Take
take
control.
Gotta take control. Gotta take control.
Okay, so that song, like that was a
Yeah.
that was a bop back then.
Yeah, it still is a bomb.
Listen to him, man. That
That's
is one of my
It still is
favorite
a bop.
Bobby Brown
Yes.
songs. That's gotta be top 3 for me, just without thinking. That is one of my favorite Bobby Brown songs.
Damn.
Man.
For sure.
Ghostbusters 2 comes away with 3 blunts from the smoke screen, but Bobby Brown's in it, man. And I'm again prime Bobby Brown now. Prime Bobby. It's prime Bobby. That's one of my favorite Bobby Brown songs. So yeah, if y'all ain't seen, I'm glad I cut it off Donald Trump in the video. If y'all
I thought so. He was in the movie too. He was in a lot of shit.
Indeed.
Donald Trump was in a lot of shit.
Man, they kept putting him in shit.
Yeah.
If y'all ain't seen Ghostbusters, man, y'all go check it out. Ghostbusters 1, 2, they made the new version with the ladies. There's all kind of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And there's a cartoon.
Cartoon.
It's Saturday morning cartoons. Y'all remember watching that?
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
That was awesome.
Cartoon.
I loved it.
Yeah. Man, they had Slimer flavored high C.
Ectoplasm. Yeah.
I think I remember.
In the orange with the green.
And C.
Yep.
And when Hawaiian Punch came out with the green berry rush, that's all that is.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that is. The first time I tasted that, I said, "This is just the Slimer drink." These people that copy, that's all it was.
Yeah.
That's all that was. Where can I find that? That's all that was.
Look at that right quick.
That's all that, man. Come on now. That's all that was.
Yep.
I remember that.
Yep.
Ecto.
I remember that.
Yeah, I knew it was Ecto something.
Come on now. Hawaiian Punch ought to be ashamed of themselves. All right, well, that's another episode of the Smoke Screen. Y'all know what it is. Come back, the same bat time, same bat channel. And if there's something strange in your neighborhood,
Yeah.
you know who you should call.
Come on now.
Ghostbusters.
I thought she was gonna say something crazy.
Yeah, I don't know either. I was just waiting.
I was waiting.
Oh, I mean, you know, and if it's something strange in your bed,
No.
then you call Throat Buster.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody. Good night,
Talk to you
y'all.
later.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.